Hey guys, it's Brooke and welcome back to the 6th day of 13 Days of Taylor. So it is time for the second installment in my favorite Taylor Swift lyrics of all time mini-series that I'm doing within the series I'm doing. This is going to be my favorite lyrics from the Speak Now album and from Red. And this is difficult because I feel as if it's kind of just like general knowledge that Speak Now and Red are her best written albums, and not that there isn't beautiful writing on every single album. She has only improved with time, but those two albums, as far as like gut-wrenching lyrics, that is where you will find them. And so this was so hard. I had 35 lyrics that I wanted to include in this video, and I narrowed it down to 13. So I'm doing really well. Okay, be proud of me.
Someone flights like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it.
As I'm sure you will hear many more times as this series progresses, All Too Well is my favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. And it's so well written, it's so beautiful. She has even said that it was one of the songs that took her the longest to write because it was so complex. Liz Rose, who helped her write some of her first two albums, helped her write this, which was the first time they had collaborated since the first two albums. And this song is art. It is hard to pick a favorite song by her ever, but without a doubt this is mine. And these first lines, this is just part of the verse. I would have put every verse of this song in there if I could, but she says, "Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it." And those just make me emotional, first of all, and second of all, I feel like if you are ever in the place she was in when she wrote that song, this would almost be like healing to listen to. These have been like my OG favorites. Like, I remember being in 4th or 5th grade when this album like had come out and the singles were coming out. It was probably 5th grade. And me and a girl I used to go to school with named Bria were sitting at the lunch table, and she was like, "Let's sing Taylor Swift." And she was like, "Just sing like a part of the song that's your favorite." And I sang this line, and she was like, "Oh, I love that line too." And I was like, "Me too." And I just feel like this is a really strong lyrical moment from Speak Now.
Your name has echoed through my mind, and I just think you should know that nothing safe is worth the drive.
This is kind of a fan favorite and one of my favorites as well. It's one of those little short one-liners that, even though it is only a few words, has a lot packed into it, and it's one of the best moments on the album. John is another one of those that it's like so hard to pick lines from, but this is the part that I think really stands out as being a great lyrical moment, and that I think really summarizes the song. It's kind of symbolic of her being like, "I'm breaking this pattern that everyone else has fallen into. Here's how I'm gonna change it, you know, sorry, but not sorry." And I love it.
They tell you that you're lucky, but you're so confused, 'cause you don't feel pretty, you just feel used.
Next one is from The Lucky One, which I'm pretty sure, if I'm right, I have mentioned in every video so far. And she says, they tell you that you're lucky, but you're so confused because you don't feel pretty, you just feel used. And talking about Hollywood and the entertainment industry and how people think you have it all when you're famous, and it's more than that. And I feel like those lines are some of the best that are ever written about this scenario. Never Grow Up is a hard song to listen to. Not hard, but it has depth to it. That's not a song that you're gonna put on and just listen to, you know, while you're cleaning for fun. It has a lot of emotional depth to it, and once again, that's another one I would put every line from the song in there if I could. But I feel like these lines that I've chosen kind of summarize the whole meaning of the song and are some of the high points as far as writing wise on the song. Just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel in the name of being honest. Okay, so I was really trying not to have more than one line from the same song, but I feel like I get kind of a pass since this is my all-time favorite song by her. Can I have a little bit of forgiveness? Because it's so good. I couldn't do just one. I'm sorry. I tried to make it one like long thing of all these lines, but I was like, that doesn't even make sense. So we're back again with the line, "You call me up again just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel in the name of being honest." And whew, that just it just explains itself. This is another all-time favorite of mine. This is a lyric that I have taped on my bathroom mirror that I read every morning, and I would get a tattoo of this, and it's from her song Innocent, and she says, "I hope you remember today is never too late to be brand new." And those are so powerful in and of themselves.
It seems like one of those nights we ditch the whole scene and end up dreaming instead of sleeping. Yeah.
This is a fun one from 22 because I know that these albums contain a lot of serious songs and there are a lot of serious lyrics in this video, but this is just a fun one, and it's from 22, and it says, "This seems like one of those nights we ditch the whole scene and end up dreaming instead of sleeping." And I feel like some people will find that kind of cliche or corny in a way, but I don't care. I love it, and it's to throw in that she can write a fun song that is well written as well. This is a line that I have always loved from Last Kiss, and I have never heard anyone talk about it. I love this whole verse where she says, "I do remember the swing of your step, the life of the party you're showing off again. I roll my eyes and then you pull me in. I'm not much for dancing, but for you I did." And I love that line so much. That's like an underrated line that I love. This is another line I talked about in my very first video that I liked as soon as I heard, and this is in Starlight, the Bobby and Ethel Kennedy song. The whole song paints Bobby Kennedy's character as being kind of a carefree individual, and this line, you can just see it. You can just see them sitting by the water, and, you know, because she says he was trying to skip rocks on the ocean, saying to me later in the verse, and it's, you know, it's good words to live by, but also putting in that context are so well done.
Don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine, and life makes love look hard.
And obviously I have to have a line from ours in here because that's my favorite, and I haven't really been including too many bonus tracks in these, but I count ours as being a part of Speak Now, and there was really nowhere else to put it, and I wasn't gonna leave it out. So yeah, this line is just a good reminder. I've said this to people before in my own life. I've said, hey, listen to this, when they've been dealing with judgment they've received for relationships they're in, and I love this line.
Words, little they mean, little sweet.
And the last one is kind of an ironic one to have, is the last one, and it's from Sad, Beautiful, Tragic, and it's words, how little they mean when you're a little too late. And I think that that's a really powerful line. I'm talking about her songwriting ability and words and the way the words connect her art together. But she says in this song, words, how little they mean when you're a little too late. Whew. So yeah, guys, I'm proud of myself that I actually did that. I only had to cut out like 40 lines to get it down to this number, but you know, I did it. So I hope you enjoyed. Comment and tell me what your favorite lines are or what your favorite songs are from these albums. And yeah, tune in. I have much more coming. We are not even halfway done with 13 Days of Taylor, and I am still in full force. Tomorrow will be 1 week. Make sure to check out days 1 through 5 and check out days 7 through 13 as they pop up for the next 7 days. And yeah, you can also check out some of my other videos if Taylor Swift is not your thing. There's a really awesome vinyl collab that I did with my friend Marikan on my channel as well as her channel. There's a vlog I uploaded recently. There's a favorites playlist for the month of July. And most importantly, before you watch anything else on my channel, make sure you check out the video that I posted almost 2 weeks ago called Justice for Alyssa. Because what's going on in that video and what's going on in that case that is still ongoing is so much more important than this or about anything else that I talk about, and it means the world to me that you educate yourself about that. So even if you don't want to hear me talk about it, Google Justice for Alyssa or Google the case of Alyssa Turney, or Kendall Ray did a fantastic video on it, Amber Loves Mystery did a fantastic video on it, as well as several other people, the Missing Alyssa podcast. Please, please, please educate yourself on that, and please get involved because that means so much to me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.